Happy, God, what is today? I am, sometimes I get my days mixed up. I don't know if that ever happens to you, but it happens to me all the time. I guess happy Thursday. So, it's still super early. I'm trying to get my coffee in. So, today's going to be a great day. We were super busy yesterday, super slammed. And I hope you guys, kicked ass yesterday. Hope you guys did your guerrilla marketing and your prospecting. And today I want to talk to you real quick about is resume prospecting. And so these are some tools, some things that I did and that I did for building up my network marketing company. But also I built my company for lead generating through resumes as well. And I'll tell you some of the key people I targeted. Now, this is an old concept. It's not something new. You probably already heard of it and already been doing it. And this might be just refreshing your memory or whatever. But resumes are really good. And there's a huge amount of resumes. You'll never, never, never run out of resumes. And you can get very specific on who you want to target. So some of the people that I was targeting, let me put some disclaimers first. You can't just call up someone on your resume or just send them a random email about opportunity. It never works. You got to have specific scripts and a specific way of handling them because it is very tough to get someone to listen to your opportunity through a resume. Person that is applying their job or whatever online. So, you got to have the right script. You got to have the right, I guess you could say, formula. And I put some scripts that I've used in the past that have worked really well in my success blueprint. So I have a couple of videos and some scripts you can look at it, and you can go from there, and you can use it, see how it works for you guys. But it does work. And what the great thing is, you can target a specific group, and you can just bring in a ton of them into your company, a ton of leads into your database, and start converting them. So what's great about resume prospecting is that when you're looking at, you can look at who you want to target. Whether it's college students, which are great because college students are really not working right now. Most college students are hurting. They're going to school all this time. They get their degree. They can't get a job. They're still living at home with mom, and they're working at pay that is way lower than what they're really worth. They're still working at like Starbucks, and they have like a master's degree. So they are definitely looking for different opportunities. Now, when you start looking at some of these resumes and start prospecting them and start going after them, you really got to position yourself as the expert, the leader in your industry. Like I said in all my other videos, I never position myself as a network marketing company, and I always position myself is that I am the expert at what you're looking for, because I'm always talking about what are people thinking about, the three things that are people thinking about. So what was it? Refresher. They're always thinking about money, love, and health. So I always get in the door that way by always starting conversations that way. But with resumes, there's a way of having them call you, and there's a way of having you, when you email them, having them call you as well. So I always position myself as the expert, and I always left messages. And you know what? A lot of times I did get a phone call back, or I did get an email back, because I didn't tell them my opportunity. They were thinking that there was a job opening, and there is. There's a huge job opening. I mean, that's what network marketing is all about. All these open slots that need to be filled. So, if you want to really know and see some of the scripts I've used in the past, that has worked for this type of prospecting, I'll have it uploaded on my Success Blueprint magazine. But that is a great little tool to use, guys. I mean, that's going after resumes is great. You can get very specific on who you want to target. You can target whatever your niche is. You can just plug it in. You can Google resumes, and there's a ton of websites that give you access to a lot of great leads, and you'll never run out. You'll never run out. And there's might be a few. There's a lot of websites where you got to pay, but it's minimal compared to what you can get. If you can get one or two recruits, just even a month, which is shitty. 1 or 2 recruits a month is shitty. I'd rather have 1 or 2 a day, at least 5 a week from doing this. So, this worth sometimes doing that little extra investment. That little extra investment on getting some really good people. So, I will talk a little bit more in depth on prospecting resumes and in my Success Blueprint magazine. So take a look at it. It's absolutely free. I have a ton of stuff in there. I have a bunch of great articles. I'm gonna have some seminars from some friends. I'm gonna have some interviews with some badass sales guys that have done some serious money, and phone calls. I'm gonna have some things in there that will teach you on cold calling. Cold calling is great. A lot of people hate cold calling, but you're gonna sure love the results that it sure gives you. Cold calling is great. I've learned to love it over the years. No one likes it in the beginning. It sucks in the beginning. You really got to work out of your threshold of pain to. You just got to work out of your threshold of pain. It just absolutely sucks. I don't know how to describe it, but it just sucks. No one likes it. But at some point, you start seeing the results from it. You start falling in love with those results because it actually works really good. And anyone can do it. Anyone can do it. So I'll have some good tips on there on cold calling, and I'll also have some great tips on where to prospect. Leads are easy. Generating leads are simple. I generated 1.6 million leads in 3 years, and that's over I believe it averages out to about 1,300 or 1,400 leads a month. I did it in 5 industries. So what I mean by 5 industries, 1.6 million leads, in 5 industries. So that it just wasn't one industry for 1.6 million leads. So there's a certain process that I did, and there's certain things that I leverage to do that, and that I'm gonna start doing that again. And well, guys, this is just a quick little intro on some really great places to get some good leads and to go after them. But just don't go after them. You got to have the right script again. There's a certain process, a certain formula that you got to do. So if you want to know how to do that, of course, I don't charge anything. I'm not here to make money on teaching. My purpose here is not for that. My purpose here is to use me and use what I've done in the past and what I've learned, and I'm just here giving it all out, so you guys can have. So hopefully you guys wouldn't make as many mistakes as I made. I made a lot of mistakes in the past, but I generated quite a bit of great success now. So guys, I hope you have a good day today. I hope you guys kick ass today. Go out there and kill it, and do what you're supposed to be doing. So I will talk to you tomorrow. I have a really good blog that I'm going to be doing on. I'm still thinking I'm going to do cold calling or one more great place I like for leads. So still deciding which one to do. So guys, all right, you have a great day today, and keep it strong and keep it focused. So you guys have a good one. Bye.